Therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them and you will have them.
Showing every Thursdays at 6 p.m. West African time.
Disability to me is a broad term that describes impairment, activity restriction, and participation restriction.
Some of the things that may bring about disability, and we'll talk about poverty, we'll talk about sicknesses, ailments, the society itself.
Disability Voice program is brought up to educate, to inform the general public on the issues surrounding disabilities.
Hello and welcome to News Update on Acnn TV. It was a glorious day at St. James Cathedral, Lafia in Nasarawa State, venue of the retirement service for a priest of the diocese, Reverend Canon Samuel Nwafor, after 31 years in ministry. His retirement was based on health grounds, as he is yet to attain the retirement to put in, but his ailing health situation contributed to the retirement. In a powerful sermon, the bishop, Right Reverend Godwin Robinson, eulogized the retiring canon and his wife for giving their best in the service to God. He thanked God that Canon Samuel Nwafor was retiring alive, noting that some people started but could not retire alive. Taking his text from John 5:35, the erudite scholar whose passion for discipleship is second to none, titled his message, John the Baptist, a burning and shining light. He said the calling of John the Baptist was to baptize, and he did it well. The bishop therefore tasked the priests to take their calling seriously. He encouraged the retiree to be strong and trust God for his provisions, saying God can bless them even in this retirement. The bishop concluded by assuring the retiree that God knows all the challenges in retirement and he can take care of him if he puts all his hope in God. The climax of the event was a special rendition number by Canon Samuel Nwafor's family and presentation of gifts by well-wishers, notably House of Clergy, Women Fellowship, Christian Men's Fellowship, and churches. President Muhammadu Buhari has celebrated with veteran journalist Mrs. Bisi Amagada on her 80th birthday. In a special message signed by his special advisor on media and publicity, Mr. Femi Adesina, the president rejoiced with the first female editor of the Observer newspaper for a worthy and impactful life. President Buhari joined family members, friends and relations to celebrate the journalist who served as a board member of the News Agency of Nigeria and New Nigeria newspapers, and still serving as a board member at Advent Cable Network Nigeria, bringing her wealth of experience in the newsroom to grow many media houses in the country. The president noted the brilliance, clarity and accuracy that Amagada projected in her writings and administrative work, consistently placing the interest of the country and of its citizens in right perspective, while drawing her inspiration from the deep fear of God and love for studying the Holy Bible. As the veteran journalist who is a fellow of the Nigeria octogenarian, President Buhari commended her courage in choosing a career in journalism and following through the rigorous demands of traveling, thinking, writing, and meeting deadlines. The president prayed for the well-being of Amagada and her family. The Redeemed Christian Church of God has cleared the air on the explosion that rocked an area near the church on Monday when a gas plant exploded, causing a fire incident near the Redemption Camp at Mowe bus stop in the Obafemi Owode local government area of Ogun State. The explosion had caused panic in the area as residents and workers at various institutions within the area had been running helter-skelter to keep safe. The public relations unit of the church made a statement saying the explosion was not on its premises. Meanwhile, the leadership of the Redeemed Christian Church of God wishes to commiserate with the people involved in the unfortunate gas explosion that occurred, saying the incident has been brought under control by the combined efforts of the RCCG Fire Service and Lagos Fire Service. The incident occurred inside Axela Gas Depot on the Shagamu-bound traffic in between the car Park C gate and the main gate of the Redemption City. It added that the incident was completely outside of the Redemption City and our service team only responded as part of our community service support to our neighbors within the environment. The Archbishop of Uganda, the Most Reverend Dr. Stephen Samuel Kazimba Mugalu, has lauded the Lord Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of Northwest Ankole, Right Reverend Amos Mugezi, for his visionary leadership of the 5-year-old diocese and laying a strong foundation for its sustainable, holistic transformation. The Archbishop made the remarks while addressing stakeholders of the Diocese of the North-West Ankole at St. Paul's Cathedral, Ibanda, as he concluded his 2 days official pastoral visit in the diocese. He charged stakeholders to ensure that the diocese continues to establish income-generating projects and to have all church land titled. He called for faithfulness and integrity while dealing with church money and assets, and appreciated the diocese for supporting the province by remitting their quota on time. Archbishop Kazimba charged clergy and other church ministers to prepare for retirement when it's still early through joining savings and insurance schemes. A 2-member bench of the Supreme Court of Pakistan has granted bail to a Christian, Salamat Mansha Masi, in a blasphemy case, with one of the justices expressing concern over blatant misuse of the law, according to attorney Rana Abdul Hamid. This was the first time a blasphemy suspect charged under all 3 sections of the statutes had been given bail during the trial. It was only the second time the Supreme Court of Pakistan had granted bail in a blasphemy case. One of the justices, Qazi Fayal Isa, expressed regret that accusations of blasphemy are so easily and commonly leveled. He and Justice Syed Mansoor Ali granted the release of Salamat Mansha Masi on a bond of 50,000 rupees, equivalent of $230, and ordered their ruling to be shared with all trial and high courts so that innocent persons are not wrongfully charged under such a serious offense as blasphemy. Justice Isa added that the state must ensure the protection of suspects in blasphemy cases until cases are resolved. Masi, 27, was arrested on February 13, 2021 from Lahore's Model Town Park after Muslims overheard him and another Christian, Harun Ayub Masi, reading the Bible in a park and accused them of ridiculing Islam and its prophets. Report says that Harun Masi has gone into hiding since obtaining the pre-arrest bail. Blasphemy accusations in Pakistan often provoke mob violence and lynching of suspects, while penalties are light for those who make such false accusations. Church leaders and rights activists say that subordinate courts capitulate to Islamist pressure, resulting in convictions in almost all blasphemy cases. And that's all we can take for now. Please join us at 3 p.m. West African time for the news on the hour. I am Lavinia Tadigrono. Do have a good day.
Hello viewers, welcome to this week's episode on Health Watch on Advent Cable Network Nigeria. I am Angela Emeka Epibu.
What we need as humans is to have a good spiritual life. It's more important than having an abundance of possessions without a healthy spirit.